1 billion people having it means that we're in a seriously bad place. And no sleep pill can fix that. Sleep apnea has to be fixed with CPAP, with like a pressure chamber, or serious lifestyle rehabilitation and habit changes. So that goes to show you that we are in a tough spot when it comes to sleep overall. Not just as a country, because I imagine that the United States has more sleep apnea than anywhere else because we're the most obese country. But as a species, we are struggling to sleep, and we gotta fix this.
There's some apps that you can use to see if you have sleep apnea.
Even the Apple Watch now, the newer Apple Watches check to see if they can, I don't know if they can diagnose, but if it can sense that you have events, you know, like these hypoxia events, that's what it's called, then it can basically be like, hey, go to the doctor, like you keep not breathing at night.
One of these apps actually records you, so you can hear.
Oh, if you snore.
Yeah.
Yeah, snoring isn't always sleep apnea.
Not just snoring, but like, you know, when you stop breathing. And then you know, react.
Yeah, so snoring isn't always sleep apnea, but it's a great giveaway for sleep apnea, because snoring, what it is, your mouth is open, and that choking that you hear is your airway having like flesh in there, like your throat is making noise.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people think snoring means that you're getting good sleep, whereas it means you're choking.
All right.
So when you hear snoring, like when people say like, oh, does your partner snore? That's how you can easily diagnose sleep apnea, or at least get the diagnosis treated. Apps are really useful for people who don't have somebody, or who can't really tell, but they can speculate based on some of the symptoms that they have. But yeah, this is something that I think could really save a lot of lives. They always say, like, if you know somebody who snores, get them to, you know, go get checked. Every time I hear somebody snore that I know, I'm like, yo, like, I'm not even trying to, you know, be that guy, but this could save your life. Like, you snore and it's very severe. That means you're choking while you're asleep. And over years, that compounds and contributes to disease.
And if you have a partner, then that affects your partner, not letting them sleep.
Exactly.
So it's like double.
It's funny, you often see in CPAP or sleep apnea discussion boards, or even in the offices where people are, you know, getting diagnosed or getting the machines, you'll see the couples together because it's the wife that drags the husband to go get treated because she can't sleep.
Right.
Because this is something that affects everybody. And snoring is no joke. But that is the end of this article that covered all the different countries and the way they sleep. I think the general takeaway is that the countries that are privileged to be able to sleep more are privileged. And that's why they're either less worried or they're not working as much. But that glaring exception seems to be Japan, who, despite being, you know, developed, privileged in that way, still has this anxiety that's there, because that's all it is. Japan doesn't really suffer with sleep apnea. They don't have obesity issues. They're just stressed out and they're very anxious. So that's a dead giveaway of where they're at. And the other countries, like the rest, probably just need to adjust their habits a little bit to get like the Netherlands, which is 8 hours and 5 minutes of sleep. Okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks, Mom, for being a part of this. Any final words?
Try to figure out something to decompress and relax before you go to bed. So
that's all it is. The more you relax, the better you sleep. The better you sleep, the better your life. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you on the next one. Sleep well. Peace.